About game time.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home court. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. And for Utah, they've got Duren. Connect is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Roberts in at the 2 spot. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
Here we go.
And the tip goes to the Nets. Booker defending. Here's the dude. To the inside. The shot by Ingram, no good. Here's Utah. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Pass to the dude. And stolen by Booker. Here's Connect. And he slams it in one-handed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Booker with it. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And the dunk by Duren.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Thomas misses. Now Booker. His last outing, he had 24 points. Duren. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Doris, I'm going to give you 3 names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform, you think?
I'm not going greatest player, B.A. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Offensive board. Oh, blocked by Ingram. And they'll keep possession. That one falls. Duren's got his second basket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Got it. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Connect. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lays it up and banks it in. Connect's got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Here's Connect. We saw him with 19 his last time out. for three. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. To the middle with the 10-footer. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. This one for 3. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's the dude. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. The dude's got 10.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Roberts. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Such a wide open look. 10 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
To the paint. Here's the dude. Good D by Duren.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Roberts from the arc. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The dude passes to Thomas. Here's the dude. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Pass to Connect. Duren with a screen on Thomas. And here's Connect outside. Up again. It's good on the putback. Duren's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Booker. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Sends it home from three-point land.
I just love the ball movement.
Nets trail by 8. Pass to the dude. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Utah's gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Back to Booker. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Takes a 3. Shot's good by Roberts. Roberts has got 6.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Yep, count it.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Jazz leading by 7. Blocked! And here's Thomas. Driving to the basket. Outside Ingram. Pass to the dude. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
Here's Walter. His last outing, we saw him score 13.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Nets trail by 6. Here's Webb. And it's Connect with a rebound. Here's Walter. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to the dude. Inside. And that one's good. Webb.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Connect. Brooklyn pulls it in. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed and force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Walter. Back to Booker. Down low. Here's Connect. And it's Webb with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's the dude. Drops in the three. The dude's got 22.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Back to Booker. Inside. And Booker with the jam.
And you can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
And stolen by Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Utah making a switch here. Pass to the dude. Here's Humphries. Rivers, the pass to the dude. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he makes a first. Utah making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now here's Duren. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Walter. Brooklyn pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run, the Dudes. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And that one misses. Utah trailing here. Pass to Walter. Out to the wing. Here's Bolden. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Brooklyn out in front, leading by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Waters, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Connect. Here's the 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They've got Connect, and it's Booker in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Humphries. They get it again. And finally, they hit one. 6 points for him.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude in their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 69 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's Roberts. Misses in close. Nets trail by 12. Here's the dude. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Pass to connect. Launches it. Banks pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. The dude gets the bucket.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Jazz leading by 8. Here's Bolden. Here's Roberts. He's got 14. And here's Connect outside. That shot is off. Miss number 6 of the day out of 12 attempts. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Ball stolen. Here's Roberts. Beyond the arc. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Banks gets the bucket. Banks has gotten his first basket of the night.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Bolden. Now Booker. There's a minute 47 left in the second. Can't get it to fall. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And here's Connect outside. The shot that time not on target.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Pass to Webb. Here's Rivers. 5 to shoot. To the wing, right side. The dude passes to Rivers. Waters grabs the miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Nets trail by 8. Here's the dude. Bolden with a rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Connect. Here's Waters. And there's a pick. And here's Connect outside. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Out to the right wing. Pass to Roberts. Booker with it. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's Utah with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. But these can be trap games as well.
And that goes to your leadership, man. Good leaders keep you from playing down to your opponent.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Roberts. On the floor for Brooklyn. Here's Connect. Brooklyn pulls it in. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to hit yet again. Wow!
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate opponents all season long.
And we knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season. Pass to Roberts. Here's Connect. From downtown, nails it from 3. Connect's got 22 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
That shot missing. Jazz leading by 9. There's the 3. The shot off that time. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
To the middle. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. And here's a look now at the last few months of assist numbers for him.
One aspect of his game that suffered the past few months, passing the basketball. He hasn't shown that same creativity that we've seen from him earlier in the year, and his assists are down.
Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The dude's got 48.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Outside Booker, the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Count it. And now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Connect outside. Fires in the triple. Connect's got 6 in the quarter.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The leaner. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And it's a 9-point Utah lead.
Devin Booker just so sure of himself as an offensive player. A little bit of contact, not a problem.
That one's good for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Connect. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Connect's got 27 points.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Ingram. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Roberts, the pass to Duren. And he can't jam it through. Nets trail by 9. Pass to the dude. And here's Ingram. They set the pick. Here's the dude. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Puts up a 3. That one no good. Jazz leading by 9. Here's Connect. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Connect's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Here's the dude. Utah grabs the miss. Duren's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. To the inside. It's stolen by Ingram. Fast break, Brooklyn. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Duren. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pulls up for 3. He buries it from 3. Roberts has got 19 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Walter, he's checked in for Utah.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Here's the dude. And the layup falls. The dude's got 54 points.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Here's Walter. No luck on that one. Nets trail by 9. Pass to the dude. The baseline, Jay. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. 9 points in the game.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Back to Booker. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Over to the left wing. The floater. Here's the dude. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Off the mark there with a 3. Jazz leading by 9. Here's Walter. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And the basket is good. The dude's got 56 in the game.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Pass to Walter. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Connect. Back to Booker. Launches a three. Oh, a tape measure basket from Booker.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
Here's the dude. Blocked. In transition, here come the Jazz. It's deflected. And it's good. He hits another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Booker. Pass to Duren. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line. The free throw drops. Well, if you don't overthink it, what Cam Thomas does on offense is very impressive at his age, Doris.
I think, B.A., what you love about Cam Thomas is he is fearless. He doesn't concern himself with efficiency. His mindset is, I'm going to score, and if I've missed the last 10, it doesn't matter. This next one's going in.
They've got Devin Booker, and it's Bolden in at the 4. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Roberts. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Thomas outside. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Utah leading. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Roberts. And another miss by Utah. And Brooklyn with possession here. Thomas passes to the dude. Tipped away. Here's Roberts. Walter from outside. He drops it from range. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Ingram, the pass to Humphries, to the paint. Here's the dude. Waters grabs the miss. Utah leading by 5. Here's Walter. There's the triple. Rebounded by Ingram.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
The dude gets the bucket.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They've led by as many as 14. The 3 is up. Brooklyn pulls it in. Humphries has got 5 rebounds in the game. The dude passes to Ingram. Here's the dude. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Booker. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. And no good. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Humphries. Here's the dude. It's tipped. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
And that one's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Utah leading by 3. Roberts, the pass to Booker. Releases. Booker missing again.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Utah's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Right wing. All alone. Duran against Ingram. And here's Connect outside. Drains the triple. Connect's got 32 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive players. You've got to want to work.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Utah's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Walter. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance. I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Connect, down low. Here's Roberts, and Ingram with the block. Here's the dude. There's the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
To the left side wing. Baseline try. And Duran with the basket on the assist by Walter. Walters has got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to the dude to tie it up. Roberts with a rebound. Roberts has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Booker, he's checked in for Utah. Brooklyn making a switch here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you for that, Allie. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 3.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And the free throw, no good. Utah's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Nets trail by 3. Here's the dude. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Booker. And here's Connect outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Humphries has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the dude. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here he goes. Roberts, the pass to Duren. Here's Roberts. Shot clock at 6. And here's Connect outside. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. And again. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Roberts. Here's Booker. Thomas defends. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. He can't hit that time. The Nets with the lead. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And here's Connect outside. And the three-pointer goes. Connect's got 8 here in this quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's the dude. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Count that one. Connect's got 39.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's the dude. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
To the wing on the left. To the inside. Pass to Roberts. Oh, swiped away. Now here's Thomas. Here's the dude. Duren with the rebound. Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
From the wing. No good.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. .26 seconds left to play in the fourth.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Now a timeout called by Utah. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's Roberts. Pulls up. Utah with another miss. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Goes up again. Good. He hits again.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. So we see the Nets get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it. facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Walton is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Hunter. And it's Kolek in at the 1. And for the Nets. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here's Branham. Pass to Walton. Here's Kolek for the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Kolek has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Cleveland. Here's the dude. Branham pulls it in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the evening. That's good from the dude. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Trichet. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Branham. His last outing, 16 points for him. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered closely. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And that one's good. The dude.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Mobley outside. That's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Here's the dude. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Pass to Walton. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Branham. Connects from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's the dude, and Walton sends it back. Pass to Kolek. And here is Hunter. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Mobley with the block. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And they recover it. Pass to the dude. And the 3-ball is good. The dude's got 10.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Kolek. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here's Branham after the basket by Brooklyn. Mobley outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Nets on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to the dude. Knocks it loose. Here's Kolek. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Now, here's Hunter. The 3. Not going to go that time.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
The dude passes to Rivers. Here's the dude. The hook. The rebound by Walton. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Nets. So Walton nails both of them. Here's the dude. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Cobb, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Nets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone. Here's the dude, covered by Hunter. The dude misses. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 5. Pass to Kolek. And here is Hunter. Shoots. Nice form on the 20-footer.
And this is why Hunter's been so efficient. He takes good shots and makes them consistent.
Here's the dude. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they put up this month. Number 1, the Nets.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
Banks checked in for Brooklyn. Webb comes in for Rivers. The Cavaliers making a switch here.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Utah was all business. He had an impressive number of points and made the most of his opportunities from both the floor and the line. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Here's the dude. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
And the basket by Walton.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's the dude. And it's good. 2 points. The dude's got 21.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Walton. There's 1:54 left in the first. Tries again, and the layup is good. Walton's got his second basket of the night.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And that one drops.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Kolek. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. Can't get it to fall. Brooklyn leading by 3. Webb with it. Pass to the dude. Here he goes. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. He's got 25.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Kolek. Now Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Tries it from the top of the key. Kolek, no good. Kolek is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's the dude. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Webb against Hunter. To the left wing. Here's Kolek. The Cavaliers with another miss. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets up by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the floor for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Cobb is out there with Pollard, and it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward. Cleveland moving the ball around. There's a screen by Murray. And it's Pollard missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's the dude, and he drives in. Here's Ingram. Lays it up and banks it in. Ingram's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Murray outside. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Floats it up there for Mobley. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. The dude missing. And that one's good. Ingram. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Murray outside. Here's Pollard. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Jazz.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
The shot's good from Banks. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pollard passes to Murray. Here's Pollard. Back to Murray. To end the run. And another miss by Cleveland.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
So for the Nets, Humphries checked in, and it's Rivers in for Banks. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Hunter, no one around him, drills it from outside. Hunter's got 9.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Brooklyn?
Here's the dude. The shot will not fall. Hunter with some nice defense.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. And that one's good, the dude.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Kolek. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw, no good for Mobley. Nets leading by 14. Now here's Rivers. Still without a basket. Here's Trichet. Banked in off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Hunter. Brooklyn with the rebound. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from the dude. Both free throws good from the dude. Here's Kolek. Pass to Branham. Now Mobley. Now here's Walton. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The dude misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Hunter finds Mobley. Here's Kolek. Back to Mobley. All alone. And that's good off the glass that time. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's the dude. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Nets lead by 16.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Walton, the pass to Branham. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist. Branham's got 5 points so far.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's the dude. Yes, that goes in.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Branham. Here's Walton, covered by Humphries. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for him.
One aspect of his game that's suffered the past few months has been his passing. He hasn't shown that same creativity with the basketball that we'd seen from him earlier in the season, and his assists are way down because of it.
Picked by Humphries. To the middle. And good that time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Branham. 5 points in the game. Pass to Kolek. Hunter for 3. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Here's the dude. Drops in the layup for 2. The dude's got 37.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Kolick. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Cleveland, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
That free throw good from Walton. The Nets making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. So Walton nails both of them. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Pass to the dude. The rebound by Walton. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Rivers against Hunter. Here's Branham. The tray. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Ingram. Second in field goal percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Down low. No good that time. Great D that time from Walton. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Six on the shot clock. On its way from Hunter for 2. That's good, and Walton with the assists. Walton's got 3 assists in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Banks is checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Isley's checked in. And here is Hunter. 14 points for him. Walton a screen on Webb. Hunter. Had the space there, but it's offline. And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Brooklyn Nets.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Let's see, Ultra fan Latoya wants to know, could Ernie currently score on either Shaq or Kenny? Wow.
Well, I've really never seen you ball lately, Ernie, or even
at all.
I don't think I've ever seen you ball, so I'm not sure. I would imagine that your jump shot is pretty prevalent because I've seen you shoot in the studio. But getting around me, never.
You're talking too much. Don't even try it, Ernie. I'll pound you like a... Never mind.
I have full confidence in my ability. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's the dude. And Walton sends it back. And for the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter out there with Mobley. Then it's Walton. And it's Branham in at the two-guard position.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
And another one.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What a year.
Wow, he has brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him. Mobley inside. A rebound by the Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. The dude passes to Humphries. Here's the dude.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
And Cleveland making a change here. Cobb's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 18. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now, here's Hunter. Defense right on him. Pass to Cobb. Just 4 to shoot. Kolek, no good. Nets leading by 18. Here's the dude. And the layup is good. The dude's got 46 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's the lob to the hoop. Mobley kicks to Hunter. No good, unable to end this run.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's the dude. Sinks the triple. The dude's got 49 points in the game.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Nice game. Great performance by the dude.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Mobley left side. Cleveland moving the ball around. From 13, good. Hunter's got 16 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Walton. Now Hunter. And here is Cobb. Over to the left wing. Here's Walton. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 12.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the shot goes in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Here's Kolek. He has 5. Up again. No dice on the putback jam. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Nets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That's good from the dude. Both free throws good from the dude. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Walton. Hunter with it. Great play there, set up by Walton. Walton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Into the lane. Here's the dude. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. There's a screen. Offensive rebound. And got it. Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Walton. To the inside. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
So versatile offensively. When Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense.
Here's the dude. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now a moment to see the numbers for the dude. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Tops in scoring. And he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Cobb. Inside, here's Hunter. And he makes good on the layup. Hunter's got 22 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Humphreys with it. Walton defending. Humphreys, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. And then on Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the New Orleans Pelicans.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Webb against Hunter. Pass to Walton. Clock at 6. Mobley kicks to Walton. Over to the wing. Here's Cobb. Webb pulls it in.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
The dude, and he jams it with authority.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Pass to Kolek. Now, here's Cobb. Hunter, the pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. And another miss by Cleveland.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Here's the dude. And good! There's another.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Cobb with it. Still yet to score. Back to Walton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's the dude. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Walton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Ingram. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Pass to the dude. lays it up off the glass.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Banks checked in for Brooklyn. And Cleveland making a change here. Pass to Kolek. That three off the mark.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Ingram outside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Murray. Here's Kolek. 5 points in the game. Here's Mafune. The Cavaliers again can't hit. That one falls. 65 points for the dude.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Kolek from the arc. Webb pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Cavaliers shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Pass to Kolek. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Kolek has got 8 points.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Webb the pass to Ingram. Now Webb. Here's Ingram to the wing right side. And here's Banks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the dude. Non-stop scoring machine here. Now Murray. Pass to Kolek. Brooklyn with the rebound. Banks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's the dude. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. At the top of the key count. The three-pointer no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Robinson, the dude out there with Cam Thomas. Then there's Webb, and it's Banks in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Murray. In the corner, it's Mobley. Cobb dishes to Murray. Now here's Cobb. Now here's Gordon. Murray kicks to Cobb. Three-pointer. Murray, no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Webb the pass to the dude. Outside for Thomas. Pass to the dude. From downtown, and Thomas is good for 3.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Mobley, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Cavaliers making a switch here. Sissoko checked in. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Count the basket. The dude's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Sissoko. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Here's the dude. Good work there as it goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Cobb passes to Sissoko. And here is Cobb. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Webb. Now Humphries, defended by Allen. Here's the dude. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray dishes to Cobb. Murray kicks to Cobb. Here's Sissoko. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Murray. And he drops it in from the low post. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's the dude. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Murray outside. Pass to Kolek. There's a screen by Murray. The rebound by the Nets.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Here's the dude. And stolen by Murray. And here is Mobley. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's the dude. Pass to Shed. Shot clock at 6. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Here's Kolek. From outside, off the mark.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from the dude. The Cavaliers shooting 41% for the game. Here's Kolek, pass to Mobley. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Here's the dude. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Ingram against Walton. Here's Branham. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. And here are the Nets. They're on an 18-5 run. And that one's good. Ingram.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Ingram's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Pass to Walton. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Rivers. Count that one.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
The dude. The shot from the low post is good.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Walton, a screen on Rivers. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Walton. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hunter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Branham. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's the dude. Basket is good. The assist from Webb.
Oh, looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the middle. Here's Walton. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's the dude, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Mobley. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hunter with a screen on Rivers. And another miss by Cleveland.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the dude.
And I loved his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Mobley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling him.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Mobley. Here's Rivers. Here's the dude. It's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Branham. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Drink plenty of fluids. Win the swamp tonight.